Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. And today I'm going to be playing with the Photoplay collection that I got it a while ago now off of scrapbook.com, because I didn't realise you could buy it over here. But after seeing Belle from Bella Boo Creations video, I went straight to Paper Maze and I topped up on this in the UK because I love this collection. Missed out on the graphic 45 though. Oh, that ghostly, I can't remember what it's called, but I saw it in her video. Amazing collection. But today we are going to play with Photoplay, and I have got the blank cardstock. It has got like a texture to it. I've also got the kit, and I've got the collage cutouts as well. You get loads in here, like literal, look at all those sheets. There's loads. So I'm going to enjoy playing with those. And what I want to do is, if you remember, when we did the huge journaling cards, I've got 4 pockets in here. And I believe the last pocket is on the back here. So I want to do a page on, because this is why I put in some blank pages. I want to do an interactive page. I might do it on here or on this one. But then this one is, this one's already ready for the booklet that I want to put in it. So I think I might do it on this one, actually, because I have plans for those. So I think I'm going to do it on this one. And it's basically going to be an interactive piece with a big tag off it that's going to come out. But it's only going to come out to a certain point. So it's going to be kind of hidden. But yeah, it's only going to be able to. We're going to put a little stopper on it so that it can't come out all the way. And we're going to do it completely. We're not going to build it in. We're going to do it so that all we've got to do is stick it in. So I'm going to pick the papers and bits and pieces, and then we're going to assemble the pieces. We're going to use the web. We're going to use this one because it's my favourite. I love anything Harlequin. And we've got 2 of the plain. Now, one side of this is textured and it's got a shine to it. Can you see that? But the other side hasn't. So that's absolutely fine with me. And again, this side is matte, but it's still got a texture. I don't want the texture. So I'm going to turn the pieces over. And one of these is going to be the interactive piece that comes in and out. And the others are going to be like the folio. I've done all my prep because I find that's easier because the nerves set in when I'm on camera and I've got to measure. So we've got a 1-inch strip. That is the length of the page. Well, it is the length of the page. So 10.5. So 1 inch by 10.5. Then we've got the 6-inch and 2 lines by 10.5. So this is going to be the bottom bit. Then we have this sheet, which is going to be the cover. But we're going to have, I'm hoping, a 1/4 inch fold around the edge. That is not 1/4 inch, which is why I do it off camera. But that's fine, because this, we're going to need a fold on these sides, because this is going to sit on top of this, which then makes the pocket. Then this is the insert. So this is, let me get my ruler. This is 9 3/4 by 5 1/4, and this is 5 1/2 by 10. Don't look at the back. I know. I'm not looking at the back. So this is going to be the bit that you'll be able to pull in and out. And then I want to do like some decorations off the side that are going to sit off the side with my stamps. So that's what I'm hoping for. So let's get this bit, and then we'll score, and let's hope that I've done it right. So we want 1/4 inch on this side, 1/4 inch on this side, and then I'm not too sure, but yeah, 1/2 inch on the bottom, which is fine. You can do it 1/4 inch or you can do it 1/2 inch. It's entirely up to you. So first off, I'm just gonna miter the corners off like that. Fold these over and burnish them down. I think I might just cut a little bit more off this corner because I don't want it, that's perfect. I don't want it overlapping. Right, still not enough. Perfect. Right, so we've got that. And then what's going to happen is this is going to go slide in and out of there. Let's do it the other way around. I probably could have done this a little bit bigger, but it's fine because it's actually going to be on a track. So this is where this bit comes in. So one of the reasons why we're going to cover it like this is because, so first off we need to trim off the end. We need it to be the same size as this. We don't really need it to be the same size, but we need to stick this on the back here, just in the middle, and then this bit, these are going to fold and go into 2 slits that we're going to put down here, and then this bit is going to feed into here and then into here, so that it, because we're going to stop here, it will only go that far, it won't go any further. That's the idea. I think I'm going to mark it at 3 inches from each side. So we're going to go 3 inches, 3 inches, and then 3 inches and 3 inches. And then I'm just going to join these lines. I can't tell if I've done it wonky because my paper's wonky. Perfect. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut down, but I'm not going to go all the way. So I'm going to mark it, and I'm going to go like, I think I'm going to go 1/2 inch from the top, and then 1/2 inch from the bottom. So again, 1/2 inch from the top and 1/2 inch from the bottom. Wish me luck. Oh, hold on, let me pull that a bit closer to me because I can't see it. So we're just going to cut. Not the ruler. There we go. Ah! That doesn't matter, because you're not going to see this bit anyway. Right, and then theoretically what is going to happen is, I don't think we need this like the length. So this is then going to be, it's going to go in here, and that is going to go in there, and then whatever is left, this is going to be, the matte bit is going to be stuck just there, and then it's going to be able to slide in and out the pocket. So we need to work out the middle. If that makes sense, because so when this is at the top like that, if that's stuck in the middle, that's all you're going to see. So this needs to be at the bottom. It needs to be stuck on the bottom of the matte bit, so that then it can be pulled out all the way, and then all you should lose is 1/2 inch off the bottom. Yeah, is that making sense? And then this is going to be stuck over the top like that, and then we're going to have some really cool bits coming off here that you can pull it in and out with. Oh, I think that's correct. Right, let's distress and sand and all that loveliness. I'm not going to do it all on camera. So just go around the edge. And then let's get our little sanding disc and just I'm not going to do the bottom because that bit's going to be, you're not going to see it. So I've inked all the pieces up. Now I want to, I don't know if I want to round the corners, you know. Oh, I think I do. I think I do. Just on the top, because obviously we're not going to see the bottom. So just on the top, and then let me just put a bit more ink and distress it. And then we're going to stick it down. Oh. Alright, so let's put this down. Let's do it this way, because we seem to have more success when we do it this way. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. So on the interactive bit, on this bit, what I want to do is I'm going to use double-sided tape because we're going to be moving it up and down. So I want it to have like some support. Da, 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 da. Right, so now we need to make sure that this is, yep, perfect both sides. And now we need to line this up so that it sits even. Like with that. Are you ready? And then what's going to happen is it's going to slide up and down like that, in and out, up and down like that, but it can't go any further than that. I think I might need to move it up a bit because we're losing like quite a bit. We're losing quite a bit of the tag, aren't we? So Hold on. I've covered the thick bit of double-sided tape, and what I'm going to do is I've pulled it right to the top. Need to make sure it's straight, and then I'm going to place this down. Again, I need to make sure it's straight. So I'm just going to line it up with my mat. And I'm just gonna that's not straight. Right, let me do this way because I'm getting all kerfuffled. Rip that bit of paper off because that's going to annoy me. All right, so let's line it up and then I want to make sure we've got it same top and bottom. There we go. And then we'll just, I think we'll just put a bit of washi tape over that because like I said, this bit's not going to come out, so you're not going to see it anyway. And then that will cover the double-sided tape. There we go. And then that will come and we get to see a bit more of the tag, but it will only go that far. Yeah? Oh, and it now sticks out a bit, which is not a bad thing. That's fine. So what I've decided to do is I'm going to cut this portion out, and I'm hoping, where's my ruler? I'm hoping what it's going to do is give me the space we're working this out together, guys. So just to make that secure, and then theoretically this time this should sit flush with the edge, except we're going to have to, let's just trim off this bit. There we go. And that's what it looks like at the back. So this goes right to the end like that. And then it sits perfect. And then we need to put this over the edge. And luckily enough, we have left enough room on these. So I'm going to pull this up just for the moment. And then I'm going to glue this down. Oh, I'm not going to lie. That made me a little anxious. But the thing is with things like this is until you actually physically like try it, you're never going to know whether it works. So let's put this down on here. Making sure that it's not on the tag. Like that. Push it down. And then this is going to go to the end like that, and then it's going to pull in and out like that. So it's kind of like a secret pocket. Do we like it? I love it. And now we're at the best bit. Let's decorate. I've got a funny feeling it's gonna be too wide. All right, so where's that blank page? This that blank page I was gonna do? Nope, fits perfect. Fits absolutely perfect. Love it. Right, so now let's get some bits and pieces from the cutout kit and see which ones we want to use. So they're 6x6, they're on 216 grams, and there's 16 sheets, 2 of each. 2 of each. Oh, I love that one. That one's got a banner on, so yes. Oh, yes. Oh, now I'm stuck. I do like that big spooky. Oh, there's so many banners. And then we're back to the beginning. Right, so let's put half the pack away because I think I'm going to be here a while deciding. Cut some bits out and I'm thinking this, but I want to put something in the background. I'm going to grunge these up as well because they kind of get lost, don't you think? So I have cut some bits out. I've also cut from my Stampin' Up punches, a scallop, and I think that is a 1 3/4 inch. So this circle works out 1 1/4. This is 1 3/4. Nope, it's not. This is 1 3/4. This is 1 1/2, and this is 1 1/4. because Stampin' Up punches, they do them so they mat them. Like back years and years ago, I bought this stamp set and I bought it from eBay. It was a fortune back then. It was about 12 years ago, I think it might have been. And it was the coolest Stampin' Up set, Halloween, that I have ever seen. And people using it were doing like these with it and making like and putting them on boxes and stuff. Like, I'm going to find it because you need to see this stamp set. Find them. Wounded. And I've just broke out in a hot sweat, so I've had to take my jumper off trying to look for them. I've had my craft room 2 bits for the past 3/4 of an hour and I can't find them, but they come in a little plastic tub, and there was a Frankenstein, there was a bat, there was a ghost, and they're like little circle stamps, and then they've got like writing around them and they've got funny faces. Does anybody remember them? I think it was called the Boo Crew. I can't remember. But, oh, they were so cool. Right, so let's carry on with this. Yeah, I want something over it. Why is it bending a little bit? That's better. Right, I want to put some washi tape on because I think my... Where's the end? My orange and black washi tape goes really well with this collection. Even if I do say so myself. But I don't want to cover up the numbers. I can't believe I can't find it. Wounded. And now I've lost my sander. Oh, give me strength. Oh, I'm out of breath. Yeah, they did a Christmas one as well. But the Halloween one, oh, it was just so cool. And then just the whole of my YouTube and Stampin' Up, because I loved Stampin' Up back in the day, was just full of things like this. But like with their little stamped faces on. Oh, the bat was my favourite. The bat was just too cute. Oh my gosh, please someone tell me that you remember. Because now I'm starting to doubt myself, even though I do know they were real. Look at that, look. Perfect. Looks perfect. Right, so let's grunge some of these up. And I think what I want to do is I want to put some music paper in the background. Just so, or I could mount them, but then whew, I'm going to be here forever. So just going around all the edges. Hiding all the lines that I didn't cut straight. And it's Halloween. If you can't get away with wonky lines on Halloween, then when can you? I mean, like, can we just talk about my fussy cutting? Can't you tell I haven't fussy cutted for a while? But it's okay because that's what ink's for. So these circles weren't quite big enough for a 1/4 inch punch. Someone's just pulled in next door's drive, so the dogs are going to start barking. Or maybe they're not. Oh, Bert stood there like with his ears up. There we go. Like clockwork. Right, so now I'm going to go and sand them, but I'm going to do that off camera. Again, I've pulled out some few papers, and I pulled out this one where I was mucking around with some inks. And do we think it's a bit much? Do we? Oh, I don't know. I do quite like that one as well. Nope. Yeah, these were just playing around with some oxides. Or I do have some real grungy coffee dyed paper. I quite like this, you know, and this one. But I think it's going to be this one because I want it to stand out, but I kind of want to, I'm seriously going to have to organise my room when I'm done. Right, so I want some music. So I'm just gonna I don't want there to be any harsh lines. Yeah, I think that might be enough. So if we then put, because I don't want, I don't like want it all covered. I just want it to kind of make it stand out. Because these pieces, no, that's too samey. And we could mount this on here. Put that there. And then maybe just bring it in. I don't know if it's that. What do we think? Maybe bring it in with some curator snippets. Yeah? First off, I need to... Right, so that's what we're going to use. First off, I need to ink this up. Stick this down. So we're just going to put this there, like that. And then this is the one that's going to go on the bottom. Alright, so this one's going to go like about here. And then this one's going to go on top. Maybe we need something like that to break it up. Yeah. So let's put, where's my little purple scissors? So let's put that, let's have it hanging off a little bit. And that can go there like that. Yeah, that just, oh, do you know what? We'll break it up even more. Have a guess. I'm wondering if this is too blue. Kind of looks the same as that, doesn't it? Just... And then that there like that. Yeah, that breaks that up as well. Perfect. Let's put some glue down. Stretch out the pieces. And then lay this down. Like that. Perfect. And then I'm not sure. So I've cut a few more bits. I've cut out this and I've cut out Haunted because I thought that looked really cool. And now I'm happy with the placement. I think it was because this bit that I was going to put down, the orange is a different orange and it was throwing me. So we're going to put this down because this breaks up. And I know what you're thinking. That music paper you put down, Toni, you can hardly see it. I know. But the bits that you can see, I love. All right, so then let's put old Jack down. You can sit there. And then we're going to put this down. I wish I had a circle punch. I mean, I've got a 3-inch punch, but because I think this is a 2.5-inch circle, I think a 3-inch would be too big, to be honest. But it would look really cool with another border. My circle punch is a 2.25, so if I had a 2.5, that would look real cool. Guess I'm going on Amazon when I'm finished. So let's put this down here. And then let's put this down. And this is just gonna break that up like that. And then we've got our little Halloween, which can either fit on there like that, or down there like that, or it fits along here. I think I actually like it like that, just there. Let's stick this corner down now, we don't need it. Is everything else stuck down? Yep. And then let's put down our enter if you dare, because it's a secret pocket. Let's put that up there. And then we've got our secret sliding pocket. I reckon trick or treat would look real cool there. Or maybe just a little baby star. Oh my goodness, I need to put it somewhere. Oh, I need to put it somewhere. My need to put this star somewhere is real. I knew that what it actually needed was a black rusty, black grungy label. Who knew? Did you all know? It definitely there was too much beige. And you know me, I love my beige. But there was just too much. And it was kind of, it was taken away from the ephemera, because it was just sort of like disappearing into the background. Come on, stick down, stick down. But now, ta-da, I love it. And I want to bring it out even more. So I'm going to do some stamping. And I'm not going to even mess around with my VersaFine because I still haven't brought another one. I know. But I have got a new Heidi Swap pitch black when it was on sale. And these are her hybrid inks. So let's go. Yeah, that's what it needs. Some stamping. Perfect. Perfect. And then we've got a number here. That will fit in there, look. And then caution. This we could put, well, if it was on straight. Enter if you dare. Caution. And then what else have we got? We've got spine tingling stories. I'm wondering if that... Why can't I put my stamps on straight today? That would fit in there. It does, look. Oh, I love it. And we could, or let's put a big 31 in because we haven't got one. Where do we want to put this? Should we put this here? Perfect. And maybe some bats. Do we want some bats? I've not used my bats yet. Because we've got hand-picked bat here, hand-picked bat drop-ins. So we could just have these going off like that. Or you can tell I've not used it yet. Sometimes you got to warm them up, but I don't mind that because it kind of looks, this does need gluing down before I decide to stick something under it. Right, now what I think's missing is some curator snippets. Where's my curator snippets? So just to bring in just a couple of pieces. Why does that not, oh, I've got washi tape stuck on me. Why does that not look like it's, I mean it is, but this bit isn't. Right, so just like, put that there. Like that. Oh, there's a little one here. Well, you was made to go under there. There we go. Yep, you was made to go up there. Just like that. And I'm wondering if there's Do you think we've got enough? How many of you are laughing at me right now? So now what I want to do is the last step. I want to get, I think this is a 2-inch punch. And I probably should have done this before all of this. I'm not going to lie. That's better. And I just want to, not in that bit. So I just want to punch like that there, just so we can tell that there's a pocket there. Like that. Where's my sander? I need to put everything back on my little carousel. See, and then we've got a little pull out there, and it can't come out. I love it. Shall we put it in our book? Because I think if we do that as we go along, then the last video isn't going to be so crazy. So this is going to go in here like this. And it fits perfect. Shall we put it in? We've got to be mindful of these, which is why I think I'm going to snip off about ½ an inch. Like that. I mean, I guess what you could do is fold it over. I don't know if this is gonna, I mean, I guess it would kind of help it really. Yeah, we're gonna fold it over, and then what we're gonna do is we're just not gonna tape this bit along here, because obviously we need it to go right to the bottom, don't we? So shall we tape, shall we glue? Shall we tape, shall we glue? I'm going to tape, because it's an interactive piece. I'm not going to use that size tape. Right, let's move that out of the way for a moment. Put this right at the top. Down the side, and hopefully it will work. Alright, so let's bring our journal back. Where's the page? There it is. And we need to make sure that that stays down. Where's that piece of paper? Because that's it, I can't see. Alright, so we need to line this up here. Lay that down. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. And then when it's in the journal, are you ready? Oh, drum roll. My goodness, I'm so nervous, I don't want to do it. I'm gonna have to scrap the whole video if this doesn't work. I'm pulling on the envelope in the pocket. I'm not pulling on the, I wasn't pulling on this. Oh, yes, yes, it works. I was pulling on this pocket bit here. Can you see there's a pocket at the back? So I was pulling on that, I was like, oh, it's not coming out. Oh my goodness, look how smooth it is. Isn't that just so cool? I do, however, think that it does need... So, there was, on that, those ephemera pieces, there was, if I recall, a big word that said spooky or something, scary. It said spooky. I do think it needs it. Does it need it? Oh, I don't know. Step away, Toni, step away. But how cool is that? Where's the pocket? It's here, Toni, it's here. So if we put our tag in the pocket like that, I mean, I actually quite, so this page is a bit bulky. I do actually like it sort of sticking out a little bit, and then this could be sort of sticking out a little bit like that. Let's see what that looks like when it's shut. Ah, oh my goodness. I have to say, is there something in here? I have to say, I am absolutely... Why have you come undone? I have to say, I am loving how this is coming along. Oh, we're getting stuck. Our little threads are getting stuck. So we've got our bit that we did yesterday. And then another page. We've got this fold out page here. This is for our big journal. And then we've got our interactive element, which could be for photos or a journaling spot inside there. And then we've got our tag behind. And then we've got another blank page there. We've got our gatefold. So let's put our other journaling tag in there. And we've got this as well, haven't we? We've got our page inserts. And what I wanted was, because I rounded the corners on this, I rounded the corners on the page, so that could go in there like that. And because it's got a journal in it, it needs the whole spine for itself. So whatever goes on here is going to have to be quite flat. But this is quite flat. So we've still got quite a bit of spine. No, I don't want it on that side, do I? I mean, no, it needs to go this side. We've got a gatefold there. And then, so this is literally the only page that this can go on. But to be honest, I think that goes perfect with that anyway. And then these, obviously they open up. Because even like, look, you can see the bits on the journal behind. Right, so shall we put these in so we know where we are? Yeah? So I've got my double-sided tape. Go around the edge. I might put a... I'm not going to turn any of these into pockets because we've got so many elements anyway. I don't think we need any more pockets. I mean, leave me a comment down below if you think it needs more pockets. But I don't think it does. We have lots and lots. But I want to put all this stuff in because then we know where we are. I mean, I know there's 31 days, but I'm not counting Halloween because that's going to be our final day. So that's all our our front cover and stuff like that. So basically we are halfway through the month. So I need to know what kind of space we've got left, if that makes sense. Let me get that piece of music paper again. And then, oh, Toni, put it in the right way. So I need to flip the tags. And then let's line it up. How are we looking? Oh my goodness, we're getting chunky. Oh, but we're looking really cool. I think that might need to be stuck down there. So while we've got the glue out, oh, look at it. And then they've got this, and obviously this opens up. So we've got a page to do there. This page is sorted, and that don't you think they go really nice together? And then this is going to go in here like this. And then obviously that opens up, and then we've got the journal and stuff. So we got a blank page there. We're getting chunky. Right, so shall we put this in now? And then we've got a blank page here. We've got our fold there. We've got a blank page there. I've got this still. I'm wondering if... I mean, we could make like a bit of a hinge on there and turn that into like a kind of folder kind of thing. Maybe. Oh my goodness, look what we nearly forgot. We nearly forgot our bookcase. I don't want to put that on there. I think we're going to put that on the back side of there. But I want to cover the page first, because obviously we made this a bit smaller. So let me write bookcase on there. So bookcase 2 and bookcase 1. So we know these. I know. I mean, obviously I've only made one bookcase, but I know how my brain works. So shall we add this in now? So it is in. Yeah, let's do it. I mean, it's looking so good. Just look at that. I'm so happy. Oh, that bit was a little bit too long, Toni. It's alright, because when we take it off, we can just fold it over. This one's going to be tricky because we've got the lace, but I should be able to it's a little bit shorter than the actual book. Look, we've got a gap down the side, but that's fine. That's absolutely fine, because what we can do with that just put some washi tape down the bottom, and that covers that a treat. Right, so I know we've had a couple of interactive pieces lately, so tomorrow's going to be a simple one. Tomorrow is going to be a simple one, but oh my goodness, what do you think? How do you think it is coming along so far? I am so in love. Oh, I just Absolutely love it. And then we've got today's make, which I just absolutely love. We've got the gate. I'm looking forward to doing the gatefold. So we still have a few pages left to do. So we've got one. Well, hold on. We've got the double spread here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we've got 7 left. Do you know what? I think we're going to do it. I think we are going to do it. Let me know what you think. Let me know. Hey, do you like it? What do you think? Let me know. Oh, let me know, because I'm so proud of it. Not that I'm trying to sway your opinion. But please leave me a nice comment. I'm only joking. I love it. I really do. I'm so happy with it so far. Especially now all the big bits are in it, because I needed to know where I was with it. So we're getting there. We're literally getting there. It feels so good. It feels so good just to have it in my hands. I've never made anything like this before. So thank you everybody for being here. I hope you give this a go. If you do give this a go, don't forget to tag me on social media. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell so you get notified every time I upload a video. And I will see you all tomorrow. Happy crafting everybody, and take care. Bye.